We've all seen that when Prime Minister Justin Trudeau confronts major issues of public policy, he tends to think that people who disagree with him must be motivated by evil intentions. We saw it last year in the protests in Ottawa against vaccine mandates and government lockdowns, when he compared the thousands of people who were in the streets protesting to Nazi sympathizers because a few idiots waved, in a couple of isolated incidents, Nazi flags. We saw it in the 2021 federal election when he portrayed people who refused or were reluctant to be vaccinated as basically evil, that they were endangering people's children. They didn't care about their fellow citizens. Now, in doing that, he ignored a nationwide poll from Abacus Data at that time, which said the average person who was vaccine hesitant in Canada was a 42-year-old Liberal woman in Ontario. In other words, somebody who voted Liberal in Ontario, not a, crazed radical. It got so bad that one Liberal MP, Joel Lightbound, said after the fact that what Trudeau had done was weaponize the vaccine issue in an effort to stigmatize and divide Canadians, and that it wasn't necessary because Canadians had one of the highest vaccination rates in the world. Now, we're seeing this again in the current controversy where Muslim parents in a number of major cities across the country are protesting what they feel is indoctrination on issues of gender identity going on in public schools. They feel that issues like that are their responsibility to teach their children, and the schools should just leave their kids alone. Now, we can agree or disagree with that. We can agree or disagree with the fact that many people who are Muslims subscribe to Islamic theology that says that homosexuality is a sin and wrong. But what Trudeau's done is he's escalated it by implying that these parents are motivated by right-wing extremists on the far right in the United States and I guess everywhere. What he said in a discussion recently with a parent in Calgary, a Muslim parent who was concerned about this issue, is that Muslims were being fed misinformation about what these gender identity classes are about and what things like celebrating Pride are about. And that's the reason that they were opposing it, and that the strategy of these right-wing unnamed conspirators was to separate, divide the support of the Muslim community for the Liberal government. When you think about it, that's an incredible insult. Whether you agree or disagree with the position of these parents, the idea that the only reason that they're opposed to these gender identity classes is that they're being influenced by some sort of right-wing conspiracy is absurd. There are a lot of parents who aren't Muslim who also think that these issues should be handled by parents in the home. Are they all part of a right-wing conspiracy, or is it only Muslims? It was foolish to say, Justin Trudeau say what he did because it was divisive. And it was wrong. And he should have known better. And one hopes he'll know better in the future. I'm Lorrie Goldstein of Sun Media. We're always interested in hearing your views, and please follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and our YouTube channel.